Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Back with episode 2 of my underrated game series. Basically what I do is, or what I'm going to do should I say, since it's only the second episode, is I'm just taking games that I feel have been underrated or sort of hidden gems really that are across the PlayStation Store that people maybe don't speak about as much or sort of fly under the radar a little bit. Basically what I'm saying is they aren't shown as much love as some of your bigger games. And I just want to show the first maybe 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that, of the gameplay and the story, just to give you a feel for what the games are like, how they play, and to see if maybe you like these games and stuff, then you can go and pick these games up and try them. But basically, it's just to give you some suggestions to play, and it's never felt more pertinent right now that you might be looking for a game to play than with everything going on in the world right now, just to take your mind off things. So, although it felt strange uploading, as I said, during these times, which is why I took a little bit of a break, well, that coupled with a whole load of internet troubles, but I won't get into that, that's done my head in enough. So, without further ado, this is episode 2, as I said, and the game we're going to show today, or I'm going to show today, should I say, is Oceanhorn Monster of the Uncharted Sea. Monster of the Uncharted Sea. So, Oceanhorn Monster of the Uncharted Sea. Now, what drew me to this game is uh, when I was a lot younger, there was a game on the PlayStation 1 called Alundra. Now, Alundra in itself was quite the love letter, if you will, to your sort of Zelda franchise. The similarities were plain to see, basically, even back then. And this is very much along those lines. It's very much a love letter to Zelda. Maybe not quite have the same difficulty to the puzzles, but it certainly has puzzles. But the aesthetically, just the overall look and feel of the game is very much a sort of Alundra / Zelda type game. So we're going to jump right in. Also, before I start, if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It means a lot, particularly subscribing to the channel part. And that way you can see all future content as well as look at all other things on the channel. Anyway, so as I was saying, we'll jump right in. I've come into the game so I can mute the music. I'm just going to hit the first, this is the opening cutscene, and you'll see the whole start of the game. And then we'll jump into the gameplay. We'll do the first wee bit, this first island, which is effectively just a tutorial island. It shows you the buttons, the controls, and the things you have to do. And then once we get to the bit where we have to go and start exploring the world, I'll leave it there. But I'll just give you a quick feel for the gameplay at least. Now, I should note the soundtrack for this game is absolutely beautiful. It's lovely. I personally own it. I would recommend you pick it up. It is really, really good. And it's really enjoyable. Really enjoyable game overall. I can't recommend it enough. It's one of those
I'm
just little
leaving
games
tonight,
that you...
and I'm not coming back, kid.
Well, speaking of
My fate is tied to a monster from the depths of time. Oceanhorn. I hear its horrible sound echoing from the sea. It is coming for me again. This is all happening sooner than I thought, and I am forced to act. Whatever happens next, I'm not going to lose you like I lost your mother. This necklace is the last thing left of her. Keep it close and guard it well. I will give you my old notebook from my travels. It will guide your way to an island of a friend. He will help you to prepare for what is coming. I know I'm asking too much of you, but this is the only way to stop Oceanhorn.
Wake up. The time has come.
Yeah, so basically what I was saying is the soundtrack is really, really good. I really recommend you pick it up. It's a really good soundtrack, and the game overall is just really, really enjoyable to play. It's just one of those games that you stumble across, and it's a joy to find, really. And as I say, when I saw the, I think it was a trailer I saw, or it might have been somebody playing it, and basically when I saw this sort of art style and the way it looked a lot like a Alundra, which is a game I'd really like to get remastered or remade at some point by Sony or whatever studio it is that owns the rights, because I thought Alundra was a brilliant game, and again another one that was interesting with this playlist, because it's one that was totally underrated back in the day. So that's just saying you can pick up a jar with X and throw it, don't care about that. Basically you collect these coins for, I believe it's extra health or life or something, or maybe it's to buy stuff. It's been such a long time since I've played this. For Platinum Hunters, this game does have a Platinum, so, and it's not particularly difficult. I mean, it takes a little while obviously. I think you can do it in about 8 hours or so, something like that. Might be a bit longer than that, I might be underselling it. Also, this game's also quite regularly cheap on the PlayStation Store, on the PlayStation Network. I'm not sure about Steam, I think it's quite cheap on there as well. But it's definitely worth a look. So basically this is just the, as he said there, just run around the island a few times. Basically this is just the training. Teaching you how to do things. So you're meant to explore the island. I'm just doing it real quick. Just because I want to show you the opening sort of 10-15 minutes and not too much more. I wouldn't want to ruin the game too much. Like, I know also I'm showing the first few cutscenes, but I don't want to ruin the overall story. And I do think it's quite an enjoyable game, as I've obviously said already. I don't repeat myself. And actually I hope you can hear me okay, because I did try and record this earlier as well, and it just, I don't know, the audio quality was a bit garbage. Hopefully the mic's a bit better now. That didn't go well. That's what I meant to. now all we're doing is going back to the wee guy to start. I know I'm skipping through this a little bit. If you want to, obviously, if I'm going too fast, you can slow these down, pause them or whatever to read them a bit better.
A long time ago, these islands were the mighty kingdom of Arcadia. The Age of Enlightenment led Arcadians to outstanding scientific discoveries. Engineering and magic ran deep in their blood. A foul war began as Dark Lord Mesmeroth, who had once been a promising candidate for an Archmage, led dire folk armies to a war against Arcadia. With the aid of his dark magic and the dire folk, Mesmeroth dug deep into the ground and brought to daylight something that should have stayed in the depths of the earth. Triloth, a mass of dark energy left over from the creation of the world. Black boats arrived to the gates of Arcadia, carrying the dark energy Triloth. Soon the light from the world and from the hearts of men faded. The once flourishing society disappeared into the darkness. After the catastrophe, 3 sea monsters appeared. One of them was Oceanhorn. Oh, it is a vile creature, born under the dark burning light of Triloth. Although all of these monsters were powerful, only one has survived up to this day. Oh, it is getting late, kid. Return to me in the morning.
As you can see, you can understand why I've made the Alundra / Zelda comparisons. The overall game is just a love letter to Zelda, or that sort of game. Zelda's the one people identify it most with.
Begone, you devils!
Okay, so
Old scriptures tell about sacred emblems, relics that hold the power of gods. Their purpose was to maintain the balance of the world, but they lost their power in the catastrophe at the same time as Oceanhorn appeared. I believe that was no coincidence. To unravel the mystery of Oceanhorn, you must find out what happened to the sacred emblems. Here is what I know of them. The emblem of Earth that belongs to the Auru people is hidden in the Perta Desert that was once a vast and beautiful forest. Most of its beauty
apologies if
withered
you hear any
along
noise in
with
the
the
background,
Aurus,
it's my door going and
wise
stuff.
and fearless bird people.
Even in lockdown, still getting disturbed.
The emblem of ocean belongs to Gilfolk, the people living in the waters of the world. Emblem of ocean is a relic of their long-past glory and former power. The emblem of sun was the pride of Arcadia, a symbol of hope and determination for our kind. I will tell you more about it later. It is time to begin your journey. Seek the sacred emblems. This is the only way to get to Oceanhorn and find out what happened to your father.
So basically that's it for the training island. I mean, obviously if you're going to do the trophies and things, you'll have to explore and whatnot and open chests and things, but for the purposes of this video, that's basically me. I'm just going to get to the docks and then that'll be that. So here they are here. Just going to ignore those monsters just now. And all you do is you want to go around here. Where am I going? And enter the boat. This is where you choose where to go. So the map comes up and basically you just click on the island you want to travel to. So I'm going to do it dead quickly just now. So you could travel it to other places. You can see that one's in the sky. Like so, and it'll auto travel you. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. It was just to give you a quick feel for the game. That's basically just the tutorial done, and then you'll start in the adventures. You saw, I think it was only like 2% complete or something like that. But I do recommend you pick up and give this game a wee try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you want to see more of this playlist, or indeed just have a browse at the channel and see if there's any other videos that take your fancy. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe out there.